Bawo coming through that. What is good, my people? Today we're picking up right where we left off with the 7 levels of K-pop. This will be levels 4 through 7. As in the last video, as I noted, Internet's Nathan put this together for us. And again, it'll be the first in the description. Make sure you show our person some love. But before we get into it, my people, do me a solid, hit that like button. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, notification bell. Any question, let me know down in those comments below. Without further ado, let's get into it, my people. Dolly.
Popular.
Now we arrived at a place where I think I will get some hate. So please send your hate to my socials. And remember, follow too. These groups...
Bro, Internet Nathan is a demon, my people. He's like, listen, I don't care if you hate what I'm about to say, because I'm going to say what I'm about to say, because, like, it is what it is. Like, I respect honesty, because that's what we do over here, too, my people. Like, I keep it a stack with you guys for better and or for worse, my people.
They are simply just popular. Some would even call this the mid tier, which listen is not a good thing and it's not a bad thing. These groups you'd actually see.
What do you mean it's not a good thing or a bad thing? Like, mid is not good. So, like, Nathan, come on now. You say you're gonna keep it 100 with us. Like, let's keep it a stack. Like, these people, as you just said, are just popular just to be popular. They're not known for their talent. They're known for being personalities, right? K-pop, as you guys know, is a combination of music and idol culture. Although, you know, I feel like the idol culture is more important because, like, these individuals as well as, you know, these groups, if they don't align with the sort of like popular opinion, we all know what happens, right? There's been plenty of groups that has deviated from you know, what their fans like, and how quickly they turned on them is just as quick as they came in. Because again, my people, it's not for some people that listen to K-pop, it's not about the music, it's about the person, the actual person. And again, it's a idol culture based you know, form, you know, lane in the entertainment industry, right? Very different from that in the US, because I feel as though in the US we don't really do that idol stuff with US based music, right? But listen, Internet Nathan did say that people might be a little bit upset with his commentary, so I guess I'm one of those people, but probably not for the reason why he thought, right?
See them headlining a music festival or they announce their world tour and you'll probably say to yourself, I'll pay to go see them.
Handshake. Type shit.
These groups have quite a few music show wins under their belts and they consistently stay up on the music charts when they come back. Walking down the streets in Korea, you would hear their music blasting 24/7. You might put a few of their songs on your playlist and probably won't skip it if it comes on shuffle. But the thing is, they never really get to take home Song of the Year, Album of the Year, or Artist of the Year awards. They always seem to get overshadowed by bigger K-pop acts. Sometimes they may show flashes that they can be something bigger, but only in their rookie years when the hype of a new girl group is the most high, like what happened to Kepler.
I don't even know who they are.
Or we really thought they were the next big thing. Everyone probably would have agreed. They had all the makings to do it, but somehow they just kept slipping down a few levels after time passed.
I mean,
some lack that talent to be considered one of the greats. Sure, they make perfect idols, but that doesn't mean they have the talent to make great artists.
Exactly. Hey, this was not that bad. I got me doing body rolls. I ain't mad at it.
Others kind of shot their own career in the foot.
Ooh, this one's good.
But that doesn't mean they can't take it to the next level. Some of these are still new enough that they have enough time to prove everyone wrong, including me. Sure, they might have a long career and stay around for a while, but they just need to show more.
Bruh, putting SSERAFIM in, oh my, that my friend, that's wild. Like, I don't think SSERAFIM is like mid. The rest of them, I don't really know who they are, so I'm gonna say they're probably mid, if not bad, right? But SSERAFIM though, from what I listened to, from what I'm remembering, I thought they had like pretty good vocals. They had all the tools they needed to excel. So, but again, K-pop is a combination of, you know, music, right, in the idol culture, well, the idol culture, in my opinion, comes before the music, right? You can be a mid-tier vocalists, or mid-tier rappers, right, dancers, etc. But if you have the personality, like that will take you a lot further, right? Because again, the K-pop industry, right, is the entertainment industry, right? It doesn't just consist of just music. There's also acting and whatnot. So again, like, it's about how can we, in modeling too, like how can we get these people to push products? That's pretty much like, I mean, it's very similar over here to the US, but like not in a sense of like we're signing people into contracts where if they don't do a deal, they're fined 100K. Like, that's not something that's done over here in the US. Like, I have a whole video on this channel about the one of the darkest stories of K-pop. Check it out because it's very, very dark. This woman's contract was insane. But watch it at your own risk because like it's very dark.
Something more than just music.
Level 5. Actually talented. Next big thing.
More than just music. These groups create art. That, or I can really see them being the next big thing. I decided to combine these two groups into this one level. Now, talent, I feel, is really hard to find these days in K-pop, as companies focus more on idols who can get more brand deals and have faces that can be well known by the public. But I found some. I really found actually talented groups, like 50/50.
This is
who
a cool
saw
song.
Immediate success in the rookie years with one hit song, but soon after had to overcome some difficult times. 50/50 bounced back with new members, and what is most important, even in K-pop, they bounced back with underrated vocals and good music. In H.I.M,
I don't know who this is either.
H.I.M, I can see capturing the love they got from Korea with their song Rose Blossom again and become that kind of rogue wild card girl group that has this hardcore fan base in their home country Korea, but not necessarily with international K-pop fans. Artemis is one of a kind.
Woo! Hey!
What makes them stand out from everyone else is they rose back like a phoenix from the ashes, flying on the wings of the spiritual successor of Luna. Production and the effort put into the visual storytelling, come on, nobody doesn't like them. Plus, they're my girls.
I gotta check them
Shout
out.
out Artemis. And if you really want to talk
his
next
bias.
big thing, I think the definition of that is Baby Monster.
Yes, Baymon! I have a whole series on my channel, Becoming a Monster, which I need to start the series up again and do season 2. Listen, I was at first, Baymon skeptic. I wouldn't say hater, I just say skeptic. And I quickly grew to love them, I would say, right? They sort of remind me of BLACKPINK, back in the old days. There's nothing wrong with BLACKPINK in 2026, but they just have a completely different sound, right? They all done, went solo, and they came back, seasoned in their own lane, and you can really hear that in the music, right? And again, not a bad thing. Different is not bad. Growth is not bad. It's just different. That's all I'm trying to say, my people. So don't come from me blinks. You feel me? I mean, you can if you want to, but like, it is what it is. You feel me?
They have the backing of a major K-pop company, and their biggest strength is their talent. From the best vocals to rap, they have it all covered.
YG. I'm not a fan of YG.
Take the weight of me.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Hurry up, pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. I remember when I lost my mind. Even your emotions I don't let go. There's so much space. I've been kidding, second said nothing left though. Jonah look sicker than a strap though. Spanish don't wanna give me breast sauce. They must have forgot what next up. Spirit clipping and I'm a god. Forget the second boy, purple money in an afro. If what you saying, I'm not the one that you play with. I think they really mistaken I was the next though. You thought wrong when it all gone. Let him on, monster. Came to conquer, baby, holla, what's up? We the best, the rest, confess, we bless you, born and back, but shift the bucker.
If they don't have the best vocals and rap of this generation, then they will soon be the best. The question mark is if they can be as popular as the superstars that came before them. And I can't finish this level without talking about NMIX.
Let me show you the show you that no over me. That's that show you the show you that no over me.
They are the most well-rounded group in probably K-pop right now. And not just that, their personalities help them stand out and are easily recognizable to the public and just helps them become the face, the epitome of this level. That's what I think about a lot of these groups in this level. I think they can go further and push K-pop as a genre to be respected by talent, not just popularity.
I have some, new groups to check out, my people. Outside of, Baymon, I'm not really aware of anyone in level 5. I personally would put SSERAFIM in level 5, but that's just my opinion because I think they have the foundation that they need, right? In order to be in level 5. However, I get the logic and I can see Nathan's vision. Also, too, he's putting me onto so many groups that I'm gonna check out after this reaction. You feel me? Thank you for doing your service, Nathan. We appreciate you. Like, salute.
Level 6 Superstars.
Talent plus popularity. They have almost everything you can wish for in a K-pop group and could go down as icons in the future. They've broken records left and right since their debut.
앞으로의 S4, S5 앞으로의 에스파 만 잘
Just give
부탁드립니다.
up. Just give up at that point. Just give up. It's not happening.
네. 아리가또 고자이마스.
These groups are clear, outright leaders of their generation and are respected by almost every K-pop fan out there. Something new we find in this level are groups that are self-reliant and can write and produce their own music, like Stray Kids.
Ain't no way Stray Kids is in level 6 and not level 7. Nathan. What? That's criminal, my guy. Wait a minute. Bro, Stray Kids is one of the so if you guys haven't been with the channel for a while, or my other channel rather, my first ever K-pop song was Kill This Love by BLACKPINK. And for the longest time, they were the only K-pop group that I would listen to because I really wasn't vibing with the sameness, right? And BLACKPINK, the instrumentals, like, Lisa's, who's my bias, like, and then Rose, like they, and also Jisoo and Jennie, they each just had a distinct sound outside of that K-pop sound, right? And that's what helped me, to, really fall in love with them. But then when I started doing, reactions, I stumbled across XG. I thought XG was K-pop, and that literally, I went down a whole rabbit hole, and I found Stray Kids and so many other groups since I started doing reactions. My people, like, if it wasn't for doing reactions, I think I would probably only listen to BLACKPINK. But it was, again, me doing this, me getting out of my comfort zone, and sort of living what I preach, which is like music. Genres shouldn't really exist to a person, right? There's only good and bad music, right? And if you take the time to like really listen to music in a genre, you will find music that you like, and that's what I did, right? And that's what you should do too, friend. You feel me? But Nathan, no, you wild for putting Stray Kids in level 6. Like I'm sorry, my guy, but like that is wild.
Are groups that are self-reliant and can write and produce their own music, like Stray Kids.
Bro, I'm a little mad, I ain't gonna lie.
And Idol.
Bro, you better not put BLACKPINK in level 6. I'm gonna be pissed.
Who have created their own unique color and sound with members in their groups who produce their music. They don't completely rely on their company, and that helps them not always follow the trend. They start new things and experiment and aren't scared to stand out. Some groups in this level just can't help but go viral all the time and represent K-pop in Korea on a global scale.
Hey. Who's this?
Even New Jeans, NJZ, is still relevant if you look at the charts, and their music is still being used in challenges. We gotta talk about IVE.
I always thought it was Ivy.
the absolute star power. Even just within the two members of Wonyoung and Yujin can power galaxies. And their music is just hit after hit. Sure, some may underperform as others, but the peaks of one of their songs overshadows many others in the industry. Even some of these groups are so bold, and their concepts and brands are so recognizable. It's a literal movie whenever they come back and drop something.
aespa, yes! I love using aespa, my people.
Each of these groups have members in them who can carry their group with just their face card that doesn't decline, with brand deals and ads all over the place. Every K-pop group wishes they could see this level.
Yeah, so in level 6, I'm aware of all these groups, so I guess he is right in terms of just their notoriety, because again, like level 6 and below, I only knew like maybe like 1, 2 tops, but all 6 it was pretty much the whole entire group. I've heard the music before.
Level 7, the GOATs.
Level 7 features groups that will go down in the history books as the greatest K-pop groups of all time. Groups that push K-pop past the boundaries of Korea, turn K-pop from an unknown niche music genre that would get you laughed at if you were listening to in public into a mainstream music that will now only sometimes get you laughed at for listening to. Song of the Year songs are not just sprinkled in their discography, it's soaked in it. Pause. Before we get into this video, did you know I stream on Twitch? That's right. If you want to see content you will not, and I mean not, see here on YouTube, you're gonna want to join me live. We're covering the latest K-pop news, reacting to music videos, very special gaming. I mean very special. I make an intro. And I'm debuting a brand new show called Stream It or Skip It, where you guys watching live on Twitch will be able to interact and vote. You can come chat with me, argue with me, drop your hot takes, enjoy the vibes. It's just different when it's live, okay? And I want you to be there. I'm still working on the schedule, but right now I will be streaming every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time US and every Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time US. However, I may be streaming on other days, so you're gonna have to stay tuned in with my socials to know when I go live. Also, follow the Twitch channel so you can get notified as well. Thank you so much. Hope to see you there. And now, back to the video. These girls probably got you into K-pop in the first place, but let's not talk about the past, because some of these groups are still active, and they are your favorite idols' favorite idols.
Bro,
the hit-making ability of
level
Big
7.
Bang.
You know what? Big Bang, BTS, I've never listened to them. Well, I've heard BTS because it's sort of hard to not listen to BTS, but like I've never gone out to like listen to BTS. I do know of Big Bang because of the controversy and whatnot, but I don't know of their music.
I mean, they are literally called the kings of K-pop. They have to be at this level. The cultural impact of girls' generation.
I don't know this one either. I think this is before my time. I think they're like Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, maybe. No, I think they're Gen 2.
And all girl groups that follow them.
Bro, they're sounding very J-pop, so they have to be like an early generation.
The new gen girl group GOATs, twice, Nation's girl group, and even broke into the US without even trying. BLACKPINK.
Okay, I can relax now, because I thought he was doing a lot of this, my people, and not enough, you know, glazing BLACKPINK for being the ghosts that they are, my people. Like, listen, as I said, Lisa's my bias, and I'll fight you in the comments respectfully about it. Like, let me stop. I promise I'm not one of those toxic, you know, K-pop people. But I just respect like how Lisa, you know, moves and operates, my people. Like I just, you know what I mean? Like to me, Lisa is, you feel me? If she wasn't her, she would be. Okay. No, too early.
Who is unarguably the biggest, most popular international sensation girl group in K-pop history to date. And we can't finish up this list without mentioning the group that took K-pop further than it's ever gone before.
BTS.
And made it, and themselves, a household name. These groups only come by a few in a generation. Their names hold weight and still get people talking. And I don't mean a K-pop generation, because those happen way too damn fast. Tell me.
Facts. So I'm familiar with Blackpink. I know who Big Bang is. I know who BTS is, of course. I know who Twice is. EXO and SNSD. Those are the only two in this group, in this level that I don't know. And it's kind of crazy how I knew pretty much everybody in level 6, but in level 7, you would think that you would know every single group. But again, I think these are, you know, a generation that that I probably wasn't listening to, because I only listened to K-pop after the generation of Blackpink, and I never really went back to listen to some of the older groups. But one of the things though that I noticed that like K.A.R.D is not in here. I think K.A.R.D is a very unique group within the K-pop space, because like one, they're a mixed gendered group. They have, you know, males and females, and also two, they don't really sing on standard K-pop instrumentals, right? They have a very sort of like Latin feel about them, and like I love me some K.A.R.D, my people. But also too, I don't recall MAMAMOO being on the list anywhere. If they were, they're probably you know, in level 1 to 3. But in my opinion, I think that MAMAMOO belongs in level 6 or 7 at a minimum, because like MAMAMOO, man, like those ladies are, whew, they can sing, my people. Well, listen, I want to hear you guys' thoughts about this one in the comments below. Do you agree with you know, Nathan's ranking and where he puts certain K-pop groups? I do not, respectively, of course. And I shared my thoughts on it below. I do think that there should have been a level 8 beyond GOATs, and I do think that BTS and Blackpink should have been only 2 groups in that beyond GOATs, right? Because like, in my opinion, arguably, you know, Blackpink, they are the queens of K-pop. Sorry, they are the queen of queens in K-pop, and I think BTS, even though I don't really listen to their music, they are the kings of kings in K-pop, because like, again, they brought you know, K-pop into US and made it a household name, whereas other groups did see international success. But if you can make it in the US when you're literally swimming upstream, like a Magikarp turning into a Gyarados, you know what I mean? Like the whole, you know, legendary tale of the trout turning into a dragon by swimming upstream. Like a lot of these groups are swimming upstream because, like, again, they're competing with US based artists, and if you can excel and at the level that those 2 groups have, like, you deserve your flowers, and you deserve to be in level 8, the goats beyond GOATs, you feel me? But anyway, just my opinion. I want to know your thoughts on this one in the comments below. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.